Well, being connected to internet, being connected to the world of online services, it's not impossible that we from time to time may get our data stolen. Now, everyone is at the risk of having their data stolen, right?
Yeah.
So if you think that your info, let's say your passwords, birthday, phone number, etc., even social security, has been
Exactly.
compromised, Rod Mercado comes to our rescue with tips on how to handle data breaches. Rod, thank you for joining us.
Maraming salamat, Janelle. At welcome dito sa aming opisina sa Milpitas.
Of course.
Alam mo, pinag-uusapan natin mga hackers. Naku, napakagaling yan na mahanap yung mga financial data natin or personal data natin. So, especially now that most of the time we deal online. Importanteng pangalagaan natin. Ngayon, kung naging na-victimize ka, unang-una mong gagawin, magpadala ka ng kagad ng red flag sa isa sa mga credit bureaus para magkaroon sila ng fraud alert. It is very important to do that because para merong fraud alert, yung mga potential na lenders mo, alam nila that you're on a lookout na may possible na breach.
Oh.
So, mag-iingat din sila sa pag-evaluate ng mga applications under your name.
Right. I know that the second thing about that also, if you fear that your social security number has been compromised, telling the credit bureau, I like that, but also telling government agencies, Rod, right?
Yes. Alam mo, ako gagawin ko kagad, tatawagan ko yung Office of the Inspector General. Importante yan. Tawagan mo din ang IRS para na-alert din sila, di ba?
And then another thing, Rod, speaking of protecting, di ba, ang mga passwords, we create passwords to protect us.
Yung minsan, mga passwords natin nung high school ko pa, wala pa nung high school. Pero lumang-luma na, kopong-kopong na nga. Ay, panahon na yan para palitan.
Right.
Yung mga security questions, okay, pag-usapan natin yan. Kasi nakakatuwa na halos lahat ng security questions, like gusto mong wag mong makalimutan, like saan ka pinanganak na city,
Right.
talagang honest na honest ka. Alam mo, sometimes yung honesty is not the best policy, especially when it comes to itong mga on-site questions na to.
Got it.
Huwag mong sabihin yung totoo kasi nakikita nila yan. Makikita nila yan sa social media. Sila celebrating nyo, you know.
That's a good point,
Sa pagkakataon na to,
Oo.
yung pagsisinungaling, okay yun.
Oo, or medyo hide a little bit.
Correct.
But this one also turn on multi-factor authentication. Kasi ang daming mga hackers, ang bilis. Pero
Yeah.
pag may two-factor,
Yeah.
sa'yo yung phone, they'll send you a password first
Correct.
sa phone mo, and
Yeah.
then you have to repeat it back.
Yan, maganda
That
yan.
helps,
Yan.
right?
Nakakatulong talaga yan.
Yung mga mahilig mag-shopping, keep a close eye on your bank statements.
Tama yan.
Kasi yung iba, alam mo, nakikita ko yan, yung iba bayad na lang ng bayad ng credit card or instant debit.
Yun, minsan, dapat maging conscious sila doon.
Yeah, right.
Kasi minsan may mga maliliit na bagay na akala mo, what is this? $30, $50. Hindi mo na yung pinapansin Malalaman mo that actually, yung mga scammers na yan, maliliit muna nag-uumpisa yan.
Also, request replacement.
Kung sa tingin mo, na-compromise yung isang card mo, mag-request ka na ng bago. Pero hindi lang bago na card, kailangan palitan yung account number.
Yeah.
Baguhin mo na rin yung PIN mo,
Yes.
kung debit card yan.
Right. It's good to be reminded, lalo na ngayon, just after the holiday season, maraming nag-shopping, maraming nag-shop online and all that, right? So thank you so much for your tips, Rod. A little bit of work goes a long way when it comes to protecting our identity, financial information.
Correct.
And Rod, thank you so much for sharing your tips
Maraming
with us.
salamat din.
I know that you're on a mission for financial literacy for our community.
Yeah.
Tell us about your programs.
Oo, alam mo, nasa YouTube na kami, di ba? May YouTube channel kami. Ako mismo, meron akong bagong show, Road to Success.
Right?
Road to Success. Mag-subscribe naman po kayo at marami kayong matutunan dyan. At gusto ko din i-mention, maraming programa ang Financial Rescue na tinatawag na, yung isa doon, tinatawag namin Debt Relief Stimulus Plan. Ito, para sa mga kababayan natin, nahihirapan mag-umpisa. Kailangan na nilang gawin ng debt settlement, pero hindi maumpisahan dahil kapos pa. Matutulungan po namin kayo. Design ito talaga para mapagaan ang pag-uumpisa to road of being debt-free.
Right. It might be a good time at the start of the year to think about how to keep our finances in order starting this year. My good new beginnings.
Yeah, sa mga susunod na episodes natin, tulungan natin sila kung paano natin silang maumpisa na talaga ng pagbabago buhay pagdating sa finances.
Alright. Thank you so much, Rod, and
Maraming
more power
salamat.
to you.
Maraming salamat.